Hi BookTube, my name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Happy Friday everybody. Welcome to Friday Reads. It is the 9th of July today. It's Friday. I'm so happy it's Friday. It's been a long week this week. I for the last couple of months, like since May, I've been having like every other Friday off. And now I'm kind of back to a regular schedule and it's hard, friends. It's hard. So yeah, it's just after 10 in the morning. I'm getting this filmed and I want to try and get it edited and uploaded before I start work at 11 o'clock. So fingers crossed I can get that done. So what's been going on? I did not do a Friday Reads last week because I did the vlog and I just felt it was a bit of overkill if I did that as well. Because I was filming on Friday anyway. So, but yeah, I do have some books that I'm reading today that of course I want to share with you guys. What else has been going on? I had to go into the office on Wednesday for a half a day because the area that I sit in is being moved. So my office is moving, which is kind of nice because I'm actually going to an office now that actually has windows. So I can see the outside world. It's magical. So I had to kind of pack up my desk, which was not a big deal because I've only been there since September. And I haven't been in the office since like January or February. So I don't have a lot of stuff there essentially, but I still had to pack up my desk and what have you. And then the moving people would move it to my new office. I'm not expected to be back in the office until August because my manager wants me to get my second needle, which I'm getting on the 17th of July. And then 2 weeks after that, because it takes about 2 weeks for that to actually like start working in your body, I guess. So once I get my second vaccine, then I can start going back in the office and it won't be full time. I will probably be home at least every Friday. I will get to work from home, which is fantastic because Fridays tend to be the quieter days. So that's nice. So that's that. I also today, after I'm done this, I need to call the clinic because my cardiologist called me a couple weeks ago and they want me to do a Holter monitor for 72 hours or 3 days. 3 days, my friends. It's not my favorite thing in the world. And when they told me, I was like, oh gosh, because it's like, if you don't know what it is, it's like all these wires that go all over your chest and then you have like a little box and you like sling, whatever. Anyway, guys, times have changed because the girl said to me on the phone, his receptionist, she's like, do you want to come into the hospital and have this put on, or we can FedEx it to you and then you call the clinic and then they will help you put it on, like tell you where to put it on and then just take it off and you mail it back. And I'm like, option B, please, because if I don't have to drive downtown to the hospital, I'm not driving downtown to the hospital. So used to be I could have like at least 5 leads, you know, like the stickers with the thing on them. And then, like I said, they would all connect to like this box. And when I was a kid, it was huge. It was like an old school tape deck almost. And it went in a sling and you like wore it like a purse over your shoulder. And then as I got older, they got smaller and smaller. So eventually the last one that I had, still, it was all the leads, but it went into something like the size of like an MP3. Anybody else remember MP3 players? Like an iPod, like something like that big, and you'd slip it in your pocket if you wanted to. So I get this thing in the mail yesterday, and I'm shocked, you guys. Absolutely shocked. I don't have it on yet because, like I said, I have to call the clinic. But this is it. This is it. So this gets stuck on, right? Sorry. I'm fading in out here. This gets stuck on to wherever, like let's say here, right? And then it connects into this, and then this gets like taped. So I'm gonna have to wear this around. But that's it, you guys. Like I showed my mom and her and I were laughing going, wow, have times changed. So I gotta wear that until Monday morning, essentially. It's Friday. What I figure is I'll either take it off Sunday night or Monday morning. It really doesn't make a huge difference if you're doing it for that long. So yeah, so that's the fun bit of medical stuff that I get to do. And then I have a video call with that cardiologist at the end of August. So that's fine. But you guys are here for the books. You're not here to hear me rambling on about medical stuff. So first of all, what am I listening to on audio? So I had borrowed a book from the library. It was The Dating Plan, I think, by Sarah, is it Sarah Dessy? I think is her name. And I realized it was the second book in the series. Now I have it from NetGalley to read, but there was a copy available on audio from the library, and I'm like, okay, I'll listen to it on audio. Realized it was the second in the series, and I'm like, usually that doesn't bother me reading stuff out of order, but I just decided to look, and the library does have the first book. So I am currently listening to The Marriage Game by Sarah Dessy. So there is the listening to it from my Audible, or not from Audible, from the library. So yay. I am 14% of the way through it. I've got about 10 hours left on it, and I am enjoying it. It is an Indian American story. I don't know what it is about those stories, but I just love them. So it's about a girl named Layla, who was living in New York City. Her family's in San Francisco, and she ends up having a spectacular breakup with her boyfriend. He was cheating on her, I think. The video made it to YouTube, let's put it that way. So there was a spectacular breakup, and it went viral on YouTube, and then she got fired from her job. So now she's back home at her family's Indian restaurant in San Francisco and trying to decide what she's going to do next with her life. We have met the male lead in this story. I want to say his name is Sam. We've only just met him, so I'm blanking on his name a bit. But he is renting the upstairs of the Indian restaurant. There's like an office. So he's renting this office space, and he is a corporate, like he goes into corporate offices and he downsizes, like he restructures. He's a restructurer. That's what he does. She, for her job, is actually a employment person. Like she finds people jobs. So the two of them right off the bat, their careers are completely different, like on opposite ends of the spectrum, and they're just butting heads. So it's an enemies to lovers story. Like I said, I'm only 14% of the way through it, but I'm really enjoying it. Now, the other book I wanted to talk about really quickly, if you follow me on Instagram, you heard me talk about this one, and that is Naughty Brits, of course, the anthology, Sarah McLean, Sophie Jordan, Louisa Edwards, Tessa Gratton, and Sierra Simone. So I am that far into it, okay? Guys, I was having troubles picking this up because it's this big, thick, heavy volume. You know what I mean? It's not an easy, like, I'm an e-reader, really. I do love reading physical books, but there's just something about reading an ebook because you don't have this heft. So I did find a copy of this on ebook from my library. And I was reading quite a bit more of it, but I still wasn't having the urge to pick it up. And I don't know, I was talking to my friend Brie, my co-host for the Categorically Romance podcast. She's on Falling for Romance on Instagram, about this, and she said she feels the same way about anthologies. Like there's just something about them that you find more like some people it's really easy. It's like, oh, I'm going to read this story, then this story, then this story. So she's like, just take your time with it. You don't have to read it all at once, you know? So that's what I'm going to start doing, is just reading, 2 or 3 chapters a day. I figure 2 or 3 chapters a day should get me finished this by the time the book is due back at the library. The digital copy, because of course I own this copy of it. But there is one thing that I do have to say about print books that you don't have with digital books, is that bookmarks. Like, I didn't think I was this far in. I was like, holy cow. And then when I stuck the bookmark in, I'm like, wow, I'm a lot further than I thought I was. There's something to be said about that. So I absolutely appreciate that. So yeah, I'm going to get some read on this today and over the weekend, but I won't be finishing it anytime soon. I'm going to take my time with it and enjoy it. Let's put that over there on the chair. So what I do want to pick up today, because I'm in the mood to finish something. I haven't finished something in a couple days. I've only finished 3 books this month so far, and today's the 9th. So today I'm going to be reading a very short little novella. It's only like 40 pages, and this is Slow Dance at Rose Bend by Naima Simone. So this is, of course, on my Kindle Oasis. But, yeah, this is book 0.5 in her Rose Bend series. And I have book 1 that I plan on reading this month. So I'm like, I have the prequel. And like I said, it's only 40 pages. That's a nice quick read for today. So I'm going to start and finish this one today. So I have no idea what it's about, but that's my game plan. And then the other book, let me just turn this on. The other book that I want to start when I'm done that one, because I should get that one done no problem today, is Sunkissed by, is it Casey West? Is it Casey West? So yeah, this one. It's a YA contemporary, and I'm just so in the mood for a YA contemporary. So I'm going to be starting this one today as well. So I'm very, very much looking forward to that one as well. Yeah. I love this new feature now that Kindle does the cover for you. Like there's a setting in settings that you can change that it'll show you your current read. The cover of it when you have the device turned off, because this is turned off right now. But yeah, so that's what I also plan on reading today. And then last but not least, I am reading another Babysitter's Club book. You guys know this. I'm reading Claudia, The Mystery at Claudia's House by Anne M. Martin. This is Babysitter's Club Mystery number 6. So this is, of course, on my Kobo. So I am reading this one as well. But yeah, that's about it for reading and stuff, guys. A shorter little Friday reads. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, or have a great Friday, have a great weekend. Do you have any fun plans? I do not. Tomorrow is my aunt's birthday, so we are all going over there to celebrate her birthday. We're probably going to order in chicken or something like that for dinner and celebrate her birthday. And that's pretty much all the plans I have for this weekend. So take care, everybody. Happy reading, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye, guys.